A very good morning, everyone. We're here for MCA T20 Men's Championship, and this is game two of day one. And I have two captains here, the captain of Kelantan, Haril, and Malacca, Hanif, alongside our match referee, Mr. Suresh. So we'll head straight into the coin toss. So, Tails, Kelantan, you won the toss.
I choose to do first
Any reasons for that?
because I believe my team have a opportunity to bowling.
Okay, so what sort of a total will you be happy to chase?
Maybe below 100.
Okay, good luck for the game. So, Mr. Hanif, happy to bat first?
Yeah, we quite okay with that. So, but also believe with my team and the top and the middle order. I think they will do a good job for this.
Yes, I think you have a very balanced side, a lot of youngsters at the same time, very experienced side as well. So, good mixture. Happy with the team.
Yeah, I'm very happy and I hope this will be our first win.
Good luck for the game. Okay. So, the news from out here, Kelantan won the toss and they will be bowling first. A very good morning, everyone. We are here live from the STC Oval. It's match two of the MCM Men's T20 Championship, and it's Malacca going against Kelantan. We've seen at the toss, Kelantan won the toss and elected to field first. Well, this is an interstate championship, and 10 teams are competing in two groups. In Group A, it's Selangor, Johor, Kelantan, Malacca, and Pahang. And in Group B, it will be Perak, the giant Kuala Lumpur, Sarawak, Penang, and Putrajaya. Well, it's an interesting contest here. Malacca versus Kelantan. So it will be a lot of youngsters coming to play in this tournament. Well, we have the two umpires today, Pubalan and umpire Rudy. And it will be Kamran Hamid, my fellow commentator. What a nice view. Wonderful to see him taking the new ball. So he will be bowling the first delivery of the game. Good shape away from the right-hander, but that's a wide. Well, Kamran Hamid, he brings in a lot of experience to the Kelantan side. Someone who has been there for quite some time now. Kamran, well, he's a very good bowler and he can bat well. A fielder, very good fielder as well. Definitely, he is going to add value to that Kelantan side. So we have seen a lot of young names in the Kelantan side alongside Malacca as well. But then there are experienced players as well in both the sides. Fuller delivery, played straight to point. That was a good looking shot there. It's Arifur Rahman, another experienced campaigner. We have seen these players playing a lot of club cricket, and I think it's the big stage for them as they represent the states of Malaysia. It's a T20 format, and it's good to see that Kamran Hamid is proceeding with a slip in place. Oh, absolutely brilliant. What a gem of a delivery there from Kamran Hamid. Just leaving the right-hander, opening him up. Well, slightly overcast condition helping the bowler as well. Slight movement, and it looked to be a very good pitch to bowl as well. Lot of grass covered, and with that gentle breeze going across the ground, I think the bowlers will be interested, especially with the new ball moving around early in the morning.
It's striking them on now in the combox with Sahidur. We have Arifur striking in. Kamran with an exceptional spell. 3 back-to-back dot balls. First ball for wide. The less well experienced player, both the sides of the team. The fellow commentator Sahidur talk with the captain. Want to keep the run below 100. Kelantan. Arifur Rahman yet to announce himself on the field. Sooner balls to go for this over. And brilliant bowling. The outswing he's getting, Kamran. Just showing it off the batsman. Not giving him any time to get settled in.
Yes, I think it's a very good start here from Kamran Hamid. Well, he's bringing all his experience into play. Just teasing that right hander outside the off stump. Bowling it with very good line and length. Oh, beautifully bowled once again, taking the outside edge. This is good control here from Kamran Hamid. Well, I would have loved to see another slip in place, Rahik.
You're absolutely right. The swing he's getting, that too of the new ball. Would have more pressure to the batsman. Yes, not taking that much of a risk over there. As well to go for this over. No batsman on the field now. They took their ball. There's 2 runs in the scoreboard.
Well, to my liking. Absolutely, Rahik. There's a second slip in place. I think my friend Kamran heard me from the com box, and I think that's the right way to go. The ball is new, and he's getting a lot of movement around as well. Oh, that's close. Big appeal. Probably just going over the stumps. What an excellent over here.
Brilliant spell by Kamran. Gave just 2 runs and a wide. Yeah, Malacca struggling a bit settled in. The batsmen yet to announce themselves in the field, as the fellow commentator Sadi was saying. Kamran got in a slip, and as he wished, the next ball he did got in a slip. See some much aggression from the pacer Kamran over here. Can the next bowler do it again? We have the new bowler over here, Rahil, bowling to Arifur Rahman.
Well, a left-hander. This is a good option. Amran Hamid with the experience and some youth in Rahil. Oh, that's aerial. Oh, the fielder just overran, and that will be a boundary for Arifur. Not the most convincing shot, but he will take that. Well, Rahil will be very disappointed with that effort. That should have been taken. Oh, yes and a no. Well, I think it's very important that both the batters need to communicate. The last thing that Malacca will need right now will be an early wicket here.
Rahil on again for wide and the boundary. Already 9 runs this score. Would added this over by Rahil at Rahman announcing himself in the style. Taking on the bad bowlers right now. They have 2 slips in place. While with 4 more balls to go for his over. Another beautiful shot. No runs. A dot ball that is. Then have the power. Across the 30 yards. They're just there to stop it. No balls to go for this over. Kelantan would want to keep the runs below 100 as the captain said then with the toss. Shahid Rahman. Nevertheless, Malacca is going to give a fight to them. Rushing towards the boundary. Will it reach the boundary? And it does. Beautiful 4 more runs added to the scoreboard by Arifur. He's really putting it onto Rahil. I'm yet to find his place. He's pulling the ball full toss. There's no bounce in it. No, and then just throwing it up towards him in his slot, and he's going for the shots. I'm not playing the same shot in every boundary he has taken till now. Ball is coming on full toss in his slot, and he's just going for the boundary. No balls to go for this over. One slip is sent away. The boundary, I think. It's one slip now. I need 2 more balls to go. And again, once more, another boundary. 2 back-to-back fours by Arifur. 4 more runs at the scorecard, which comes to 19 runs in 1.5 overs. It's 1 more ball to go. last ball to go for this over. Arif still on strike. One run, it makes runs. Beautifully played. Dot ball, no runs taken. That comes to over number two with 19 runs on scoreboard. Arif with 13 of 11. So we're going 0 of 1. Current run rate 9.5.
Well, it's a very good start here from Malacca. 19 runs of 2 overs. Well, courtesy of that expensive over from Rahil. 17 coming off it. Well, Kelantan, we're looking to bundle out Malacca below 100. But looks to be different right now. They've leaked runs pretty early in this innings. I think Kamran Hamid bowled a wonderful first over. Was teasing the batter outside the off stump and he beat the bat on a couple of occasions. Here he is once again. Again, that hit of movement away from the right hander. This is very good bowling here. It's wonderful to watch. He is steaming in and bending his back, extracting some pace both off the wicket and through his deliveries as well. You can see a lot of effort here being put by the experienced Kamran Hamid. Well, he has came pretty close a couple of times in the last over. Again, taking the edge. This time it was much more deliberate. Suvendran gets off the mark. So that shaky start from him. It's very important that Malacca preserve the wickets, especially for those middle overs where they can really try and get to accelerate. But they won't mind. They're still going at 9 runs per over. Well, I think it will be a good contest between Kamran Hamid and Arifur. Well bowled and solid defense there from Arifur. Like I said, it will be a good battle between the two. Both have been playing club cricket for quite some time in Malaysia. Well, Kamran Hamid is he's in his own league, I would say, because he's a coach as well. Someone who likes to contribute for the game, very passionate. Usually joins us in the com box as well. And the Grant putting in a lot of efforts there. Well, I think it's a long tournament here. MCA Men's T20 Championship, and all the teams have a lot of opportunities to showcase their talent. And I think it's a good exposure because they're playing with Malaysia's best as well. So all the national team players are playing in different teams. Well, Perak and Kuala Lumpur and Selangor, in fact, those three teams have most of the national team players. That's a short delivery. Oh dear. A drop catch there by the wicket keeper. Looked to be a simple chance. Well, an opportunity goes begging here. Kamran Hamid definitely deserved the wicket there. Well, Kuvendran is leaving dangerously out there. The last delivery of the over coming up. And beautifully bowled and well played as well. Just opening the face of the bat. He will take the single and keep the strike. Arifur, after 3 overs, is 23 for none.
3 overs done. 23 runs is added to the scoreboard. Kelantan 2 of 4, I4 15 of 14. Slowly, they are building up a good partnership between the two batsmen. Kelantan yet to take a wicket, yet to have a break down. We have Rahil coming in again after giving 17 runs in his first over. Current run rate is 7.67. Well, he has played. He's a new player. He played 8 matches, 2 wickets, and 4 runs. Nothing much to say. We have Mr. Arif Rahman. He has played 24 matches, runs 305. Well experienced player. A beautiful stop by the Kelantan fielders. Beautiful effort showing in the field. That would have gone for another boundary. Nevertheless, 2 runs taken to the scoreboard. Alf Rahman still on the striking end. 5 more balls to go for this over. Can Rahil make a comeback? Alf Rahman not taking any risky shots, playing it safe, taking the strikes into Winter. 4 balls to go now. Winter on the strike. Rahil, can you get the breakthrough that he needs now? The projected score is 156 runs. The current run rate of 7.8. That's too high in T20 matches over here. They need to keep it below 100 if they can, or between 110 120. While going for his third ball of the over. And that will be given a wide for by the umpire, putting in too much of pace, not focusing on the line and length. 4 balls to go. Rahil really needs to show up right now, because one more bad ball, it's gonna go all the way. We have seen Ariful take some good boundaries. Kelantan is well capable of taking himself. Kelantan has played 12 matches, has made 246 runs and 6 wickets. Right-hand batter. His bowling style is right-arm medium. 3 balls to go. If they can keep it below 120, I would say they have a pretty good chance of winning. But if it goes over 130, 135, it will be very difficult for Clinton to keep up. 4 balls to go. Let's see, Alfred Rahman warming up. Style over there. Already 4 runs at the scoreboard. 2 more balls to go. Can you finish this over in your way? Not give any more runs. Malacca. A beautiful shot being played, and it will be stopped. It's a dot ball, that is. Last ball to go. So far, Kamran, Hamid, and Rahil Ali are going on with the overs. No new bowler till now. Good defending by Rahil, bringing down the projected score 148 from 156. That's how you should do. Doesn't matter if you get considered for a few boundaries to bowl your best bowling in the game. Watching us live from STC Oval, Interstate T20 2025. Right on with the last ball. And that will reach the boundary. A beautiful shot played by Kuvendran. Just connect the ball, and the ball rushes towards the boundary. Beautiful use of the pace of the ball, just connecting it to perfection. And with that, the over comes to end. 31 runs in the scoreboard. Kuvendran 6 of 8, while Arifur Rahman 18 of 16.
Well, an interesting passage of play here. 4 overs, 31 runs, and we have seen pretty much everything. We have seen some good bowling, and then we have seen some poor bowling as well. At the same time, we have seen some good batting from Arifur and some very shaky batting from Kuvendran. Yes, he hit that boundary of the last delivery, but that was a poor delivery. Wide, short, outside the off stump. All he needed to do was to get bat on ball. Apart from that, his feet has not been moving well. Definitely needs to work on his technique, especially in a stage like this where you are going against the best in the country. Oh, that was a peach of a delivery. Kamran Hamid asking a lot of questions to the batters. Well, look at that, some aggression. That fierce look from Kamran Hamid, and why not? He has bowled an exceptional spell so far. Into his third over, only given away 6 runs, but definitely deserved a wicket or two here. Well, it's a defensive mindset of the captain, I would say. They've taken the slips away. Well, if Kamran Hamid can continue bowling like that, I won't mind having a slip being a captain. Big appeal once again, very close. Well, Kamran Hamid is causing a lot of trouble for the batters. He has been very consistent with his line and length right from ball one. Well, ball one was wide, in fact, but still he had some movement. And this is a good sign for any fast bowler. And as a youngster, you should learn from Kamran Hamid as well. That if you have the pace and if you bowl at the right areas, you're always going to trouble the batters, which Rahil has failed from the other end. Well bowled once again, no runs there. Oh dear, that's a poor throw. I think Kelantan will need to steady the ship and try to settle down in here. I'm sure there are a lot of young players who will have nerves out there, especially on a stage like this. They're representing their states, and I think it's a proud moment for all of them. But at the same time, you need to back your bowlers up. Meanwhile, a decent start here from Arifur. We've seen some pretty good looking shots from him. Oh, ho, 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 Kamran Hamid, you beauty. What a delivery there once again. Just that hint of movement away from the right hander, and Arifur Rahman had no answers to that. Well, it would have beaten even the best in the game. This is excellent bowling here. 4 dot deliveries, but each of them was an event within itself. That's flicked away. Oh, good fielding there. It's definitely traveling to the boundary. Well, it will be efforts like this and the commitment shown by the fielders, throwing the bodies on the line to save the runs for the team. I think that's going to motivate the bowlers as well. Again, a very good looking shot, but just a single. Sometimes, as a batter, you just need to have that patience, because good looking shots might not get the runs or the value of the shots. Change in field straight away. Kamran Hamid opting fine leg to go much finer. Sliding down the leg once again. Well, Kuvendran is struggling out there. And a wonderful over to end of over number 5. It's 32 for none.
5 overs done with 32 runs on the scoreboard and keeping the projected score low. Kamran 132. Kamran has bowled exceptionally well, but his teammates are failing to support him. Keeping up the score low, just giving 7 runs in his 2 overs. We have Arifu 19 of 21, 1.6 of 9. The current run rate of 6.40, and Rahil coming in again for his third over. In 2 overs, he already gave 25 runs. We have Arifu Rahman on the striking end now. Can he get again to Rahil, or will Rahil get his comeback over here? Can he get the wicket of Arifu Rahman? Striking it away. And that was a beautiful ball right there. Not giving it too much, placing it right where he wants. I feel like Arifu Rahman's strong side is on the leg side. The way he played those fours back to back. I think that's where Rahil is trying to keep the ball in the offside. The previous ball just now, really of the ball that was first ball went for dot. Up in the air, we are under it, and taken by none other than Kamran, our fellow commentator. A beautiful catch. Rahil gets the breakthrough. First wicket, back to of Arifur Rahman. Arifur went back to dugout of 19 of 22. What a wicket that was. Nick and straight up in the air. No elevation over there. Just barely past the 30 yards mark and into the hands of Kamran. What a beauty. A brilliant breakthrough for Kelantan. Malacca in a bit of struggle right now. They have been playing it good, keeping up the run rate. Playing it slow in the Kamran's over. They're taking the runs in the Rahil. We have the new batsman coming in, Zakir for Malacca. Zakir has played 40 matches, 547 runs, and 29 wickets. A well experienced all rounder he is, coming in for Malacca right now to bat. A beautiful ball that is right in the hands of the keeper. While keeping up the pace now, giving the struggle to the batsman. Zakir, no time to get settled in. Kelantan still on the strike. Another beautiful ball by Rahil. He's been bowling with beauty. First ball dot, second ball wicket, third ball wide, fourth ball again for dot. On with the fifth ball of the over, Zakir. And a bounce that is from Rahil Zakir. A wide shown by the umpire.
Well, that was a good delivery there from the bowler. I think it's a good idea to just bowl a bit short and change the length around. We have seen some pretty predictable bowling so far from the Kelantan bowlers.
Going on. The fifth ball. It's just in his body line. Stopped by the fielder. No runs taken. A dot ball by Rahil. Last ball of the over. Usually played.
But again, that was aerial, slightly short of the fielder. Well, ends to a successful over there from Rahil, a wicket. That will be the end of the power play. 38 for 1. Malacca won't mind the wicket. They've got the runs on the board. And I think it's a good ploy. They're opting to go for Kamran Hamid, who has looked lethal with the new ball. He will be bowling out his quota of 4 overs. That's umpire Rudy signaling the end of the power play. Well, Rahil, I think it's very important to keep wickets, especially in the power play, but at the same time, you need to score quick runs, isn't it?
Obviously, they ain't done some quick runs in the scoreboard. Otherwise, we have seen the bowlers like Rahil making a comeback and come run, putting up a show 3 overs straight. He's giving 7 runs. So with the first ball of the over now. And just a slight punch of the ball and it brushes to the boundary. 4 more runs add to the scoreboard.
Well, again, it wasn't that convincing. This time, Kuvendran gets full use of the pace of Kamran Hamid, just getting a top edge. Yes, he might be claiming that he was in control, but definitely took the edge. Well, I have some questions about his batting technique. But yes, it's tournaments like this when you play, get the exposure, and then get all those feedback and work on it and become a better player.
Second ball right now. Usually played. Good defend by Coventry.
Well, Rahik Kamran Hamid has been hitting the pads more than the bat, I believe.
I feel like the aggression he's showing in the field. Come on, it's truly terrifying as a batsman if you're facing him. And once again, beautiful bowling that is. No chance for the batsman to play any kind of shot.
Well, I've been very impressed with Kamran Hamid, especially with his length. He's been pulling the length a bit short, slightly shorter than the good length, so which is not allowing the batters to get onto the front foot. So he's pushing them back, and at the same time generating some quick pace in here. It's not easy for any batter, and with that hint of movement away from the right hander, it's definitely going to ask some questions.
And once again, another beautiful bowling from Kamran. No chance for Clinton. Were there to make some runs?
Well, I think Kamran Hamid has been very unlucky today. We have seen a drop catch by the wicketkeeper in his very second over. Apart from that, he has taken the edge on few occasions where the slip was not in place. But yes, take nothing away from him. He's into his fourth over, only given away 11 runs, and a good day in the office for one of our fellow commentators.
Beautifully defended the ball. Clinton playing it slow and steady against Kamran. Last ball to go for this over. 4 runs. This over. And beautiful bowling that is. Shot by the fielder in 30 yards. No runs taken. And dot ball. With that, the seventh over comes to an end. With 42 runs have scored, 1 wicket down. Went from 10 of 15. Exactly 4.
Well, it brings the end to Kamran Hamid's spell as well. Wonderful spell. 4 overs, 11 runs without a wicket. Well, he has bowled with a lot of heart here. We have seen him bowling with some good pace and asking a lot of questions to the batters. He beat the bat, took the edge. There was a drop catch as well of his bowling. I think he'll be very happy, and the captain will be proud of how he have bowled with the new ball, especially in this game. Match one for both the sides. Well, Rahil will still continue. It's surprising for me. He's not been at his best. He's already considered 31 runs. Yes, he took a wicket, but then he has been very expensive. Oh, that's edge. And he's gone.
The finger goes up. The umpire, no hesitation over there. Bring up the finger. I'll yet grabs another wicket. That too off. Zakir, experienced player over there. Breakthrough for Clinton. 2 wickets taken by Rahil over there. We're just talking how Rahil just giving in runs, not bowling with the proper. Nevertheless, this newcomer has taken the wicket of 2 brilliant batsmen, Zakir and Arif Rahman, bringing a total to 42 and 2 wickets, 7.1 over. We have a new batsman coming in, Saleh Sadman for Malacca. Beautiful bowling, I would say, from Rahil. Slowly getting into his game. First, bit displeased in the first 2 overs, doing in full toss, doing a slot for the batsman. Now, he's bowling it smartly.
Well, I think it's a good opportunity for Saleh Sadman, and he has been a good ambassador of cricket, playing for a lot of clubs in Malaysia. A good all rounder, bats well, bowls well, and one of the safest fielders out there as well. I think it's a good inclusion for Malacca. They will be happy to have his services. Saleh Sadman, uh, I had the opportunity to play with him as well. Very good man, very good character, very competitive in nature as well. And I think the stage is set for him. 13 overs to go. And look at that. Straight away, plays the ball into the gap, but no runs there.
Beautiful bowling from Ryan. Saleh tried to take a single. Nevertheless, tightly packed fielders, I would say, for Kelantan. After getting two huge breakthroughs, they're all energized up and ready to bring on to Malacca. Four more balls to go for this over. Saleh at the strike.
That's well left. Good looking delivery there. Well, Saleh Sadman is just happy to let one go.
Beautiful that is. Rahil, one wicket, two back-to-back dot balls. Saleh Sadman taking his time to get settled in the field. Rahil bowling some exceptional bowling we have seen today. Two more balls to go for this over.
Well, Rahil proved me wrong. At the start of the over, I was wondering why he was brought back into bowl his fourth over, but he took a wicket in his very first delivery. Well bowled once again, back of length, just pushing Saleh Sadman on the back foot.
Not giving any space to the batsman to play, just keeping to line and length, and bowling it tight to the body of the batsman. There's no movement in the hands over there.
Well, a very decent over here. Yet to concede a run and a wicket. Two more deliveries to go. Here comes Rahil. That shot and pulled away. And that will be the first boundary for Saleh Sadman. Well, he's very strong on the onside. You cannot be bowling there.
Sultan is waiting for the perfect ball to reach him, and he will go all the way through. I've had the opportunity to play with him. Strong leg side, I would say. Saleh Sadman. Beautiful shot. 4 runs at the scoreboard. 4 minutes of 46 and 2 wickets in 7.5 overs. Last ball to go for Rahil.
Well, that's the way he likes to bat. He'll take some time earlier on, but once he starts accelerating, he can be dangerous. Again, just letting it go, respecting the good delivery. That will be the end of the over. It's 46 for 2.
And with that, 8 overs done. 46 runs in the scoreboard, 2 wickets down. Saleh, 4 of 5, Kelantan 10 of 15. Slowly, I would say, Malacca is building up a good runs in the scoreboard. Rahil has yet proven him, as Mr. Shahidur Rahman was saying, that when he came in for his second or third or fourth over, we were all like, what is he doing? But nevertheless, he picked up some good wickets and now proving himself quite well. He's getting 4 runs this over, taking 1 wicket, and rest of them all dots. He has bringing down the projected score to 116 from 156 previous projected score. We have a new bowler coming in now, Mohammad Aital. Sorry. He'll be facing Ventura and Saleh.
Well, that's gentle, medium pace. Again, Kuvendran has really looked shaky, isn't it, Rahik?
I would say so because the stats I just saw of him, it's not what I'm seeing over here today. Playing it really soft, really slow, taking his time quite too long.
Oh, what a shot! Well, he probably hurt us, and that was a slap to the delivery that ran away to the boundary in no time.
What a beautiful shot that is. Definitely, he might have a microphone under his ears or with the helmet, hearing each and every word we say. Bad start from Mohammad Haikal, youngster. With the ball, his third delivery.
That was a full toss. He'll be disappointed not to put that away. Still, Kuvendran struggling a bit. Well, Rahik, when we talk about stats and all, yes, stats and numbers can be deceiving at times. But then we have seen the struggle, especially in this game for Kuvendran.
Surely, he had enough time to get settled in, but yet seemed a bit shaky. And
That's a
the
no
last ball,
ball.
no ball given by Haikal. Well, as I was saying, the last ball, the ball went to offside. The bad ball should have punished it, but no. Want to play the offside ball to the leg side.
Well, that will be a wide. Poor delivery once again. Not the best of starts from the youngster.
And the no ball continues for Haikal. Few more balls to go before this over. And get good shit.
Again on the pads. Well, that was a long hop, and still Kuvendran couldn't put that away. Just a single.
Haikal bit nervous, I would say. The youngster. Now he'll be bowling to Saleh Satman. Saleh will be looking to get some runs in these last two balls. Well defined batsman he is.
Again onto the pads. Flicked away. Just a single.
That comes the last ball of the over. One from got enough 20 now. 4 runs, the score will keep the sound over 8.5.
Well, Malacca have got the runs on the board. 54. But those 2 wickets. Oh dear. What a poor delivery. That will be a no ball for height.
And again, another no ball this over. Like needs, I would say he needs some time adjusting himself to the crease. Ball seems to be slipping out of his hand. Last ball to go for this over. 55 runs in the score, but 2 wickets down. Went to the quarter of 21. Saleh 5 of 6.
Well, another free hit coming up. And for the likes of Kelantan, it's Kuvendran on strike. Oh, that's pulled away. Short of length, and that will be a boundary.
Beautiful way to end the over. 4 more runs add to a scorecard on the last ball of Haikal. With 59 runs in the scoreboard now, 2 wickets down. Kuvendran 18 of 22. Saleh 5 of 6. 9 overs done. So far, it's been brilliant by Malacca, even after losing 2 wickets. They have managed a good run rate and a total score of 132, run rate of 6.6. We have seen Rahil bring in some pressure, Kamran bring in some pressure. All the batsmen of Kelantan has been tremendous, well bowling.
Well, new bowler coming in, Mohammad Nur Hanif, the off spinner. I think it's a good time to bring in the spinners into the game, especially in those middle overs if they can take the pace away from the ball. And we know how the STC wicket works. If you're a spinner, you can get some good drift and turn into the surface. Still a very green, full of grass pitch, which definitely might help the spinners. Look at that straight away, some slow turn. Well played by Saleh Sadman as well. Oh, that will be an overthrow. Kamran Hamid does well.
Almost went for an overthrow, but nonetheless, Kelantan has some exceptional players over there. They're all like Kamran, Hanif, bowling his first over of the first innings. Will just get to play. I think, why does it seem so shaky? Run, putting Saleh back on the strike. Hanif, 4 balls.
Flighted delivery, cut away, and into the palms of the fielder. Well, not the best of shots, and with that, Saleh Sadman departs. Again, that slowness. Look at that. The turn coming into him, taking the top edge of the bat, and a simple catch in the point.
What a breakthrough again for Kelantan. I would say the batsmen of Malacca hasn't been consistent after Arif Rahman. 3 wickets down, 6-1 on your scoreboard. The batsman coming in now.
Well, Rahik, a poor shot there from Saleh Sadman. It was there. The stage was set for him, for a batter like him to score runs. Well, just got carried away. And I think, just like we mentioned, it's a good time to bring in the spinners, and that slowness did the trick. Once again, flighted delivery that's played into the gap. They're running hard, but good fielding from Rahil. Just a single. The decent start here from Muhammad Nur Hanif, another youngster coming from the age group. Oh, well bowled, beautifully bowled there. Again, Kuvendran leaving dangerously. He's batting on 19 of 24. One more delivery to go in the over. He defends, and we're into the halfway stage. After 10 overs, it's 62 for 3.
Went on 19 of 25. Eric Michael, 1 of 1. With 10 overs done, current run rate of 6.20. Eric, new batsman on the quiz with Went on 19 of 25. We have seen other batsmen of let the fiery start. We're going to have a short drinks break now. Get back to you soon for my STC. Welcome back to STC Oval. We are having Interstate T20 2025, Kelantan versus Malacca. So far, Malacca has made 62 runs and 3 wickets down. Kelantan striking in 19 of 25, Derek 1 of 1. We have the bowler for Kelantan, 54 number jersey bowling in. Beautifully bowled, he's punching it right through.
Well, I think it's a very important phase for Malacca, and they need to form a partnership in here. 63 on the board. It's a decent start, but they will need a good partnership for the next batters to come in and accelerate.
Beautifully bowled, another beautiful defense. It's a case of yes and no situation over there.
Well, Mohammad Zulafik coming into the attack, another spinner, and this is good. Kelantan, I think they are learning very fast here. Good time to bring in another spinner.
Beautifully played again. Batsman going for same shot, taking a good single.
Well, 6 singles in every over, and it will take them to 120 odd runs. Kelantan won't mind that. 120 on a wicket like this could be enough to chase.
For ball, another beautiful defend by the batsman. I would say Zulafik going in hard, not giving the space to the batsmen open up, and Derek Mitchell yet to announce himself in the field. Going again for the fifth ball. An appeal. And finger goes up. Beautifully bowled, caught behind the wicket.
Well, just like many occasions we have seen, a wicket straight after drinks. And Malacca are in deep trouble now, 64 for 4. A wonderful delivery once again from Mohammad Zulafik. Oh, look at that. Just taking the feather off the bat, and a well judged catch as well. And Derek Michael departs for scoring just 2.
When I was done, 64 runs, scored 4 wickets down. Mohammad Hanif, new batsman coming in. 20 of 27. Mohammad Nur Hanif coming in for his second over.
Well, Rahik, it's going to be Nur Hanif going against Hanif. So we have similar names out there, but definitely have similar attributes to the team.
Beautifully bowled by Nur Hanif. Yes, and a no situation over there. And can he get fast enough? And he does, safely inside.
Well, there was no run there whatsoever. Absolutely suicidal.
Nur Hanif has played 19 matches, 519 runs, and 128 hits. But as Mr. Sridhar Raman said at the first of the game to me, stats and the facts doesn't mean every day is going to be a lucky day. Going it again, an appeal there is, and the finger goes up.
Well, again, it's that flight that beats the batter. And finally, the struggle of Kuvindran has come to an end. He was trying anything and everything to look convincing. Well, it has been that kind of a day where nothing seems to be working for him apart from those two boundaries that he hit. Oh, nothing short. That was definitely going to hit the stumps.
And I think Kelantan captain might have played too late after all, keeping in the below 100, already 5 wickets down, 11.2 overs. Simon Badan coming in, new batsman. On the Hanif, another new batsman. Both the batsmen yet to play ball. Will Hanif, former ball should go for his over, setting up a field for the new batsman now.
Well, Rahik, they only have themselves to blame. It was 61 for 2, and now it's 64 for 5. What a comeback here from Kelantan.
Surely. Said, what's going to be a predicted score? What do you predict?
Well, on a wicket like this and the bowling attack that Malacca have, I think if they can manage to get 120 or 130 runs, it will be tricky. It will be tricky for Kelantan to score those runs. But at the same time, looking at the way right now, they might get bundled out before reaching that 100 as well.
Surely. Coming in now, third ball of the over.
And I think he's bowling to his strength, Noor Hanif. He's just bowling it much more slower in the air to get that drift and turn from the wicket. So this is smart bowling from the youngster.
Simon Badan trying to play the shots, as Roman said. Smart bowling there is, not giving any space for batsmen. Simon Badan trying to play, no space to open up. That's what we do. And with that, over comes to an end with 65 runs in the scoreboard, 5 wickets down, 12 overs, 1 0 0. Simon Badan 1 of 4.
Well, both the spinners are doing a wonderful job here for Kelantan. Bowling within themselves, not trying anything fancy. And so far it has paid off.
Luvic coming in again. Simon Badan just guiding the ball, but not enough to miss the boundary.
That's a good looking shot there from Samuel. Driven through the covers. Well, we'll need some intent from both the batters.
Just straight up in the air, and it will reach the boundary.
Well, we have just mentioned intent, and there was some straight away from Samuel. Was right there in his slot and flat batted over the bowler's head and a flat 6. Well, that's the first of the innings.
Zofik a bit trembled. It's boundary, last ball. And third ball to Simon Badan. And wide given by the umpire.
Well, I think the difference between both the bowlers is Sulafik is trying to bowl much flatter, much quicker, which is not allowing the ball to turn much.
And again, Simon Badan taking it slow. Zulafik on with the fourth ball of the over now. To Hanif. And we see some good shot being played by Hanif. Just punch the ball. No runs taken. That's it down the offside. Saved by the fielder. Last ball from Zulafik to Hanif. Just again getting an offside. 1 second. With that marks the end of the over number 13 with 75 runs and scoreboard 5 wickets down. Hanif 0 of 3, Samuel Badam 10 of 7.
Well, a tricky situation here. 75 for 5. The batters are under some pressure. We have seen a wonderful start from Malacca, and since then, the spinners really done the damage for Kelantan, especially that man on screen, Mohammad Nur Hanif.
Down again. Hanif comes in again for his third over. Samuel Badam playing it safe. Samuel Badam go. He's huge. Just boundary, and it does.
What a shot there from Samuel. It was right there in his slot, and he went for the slog sweep, and that went quite far, quite a distance, and some good intent shown. Second six for him. Well, he's the batter who can turn on things here.
Samuel Badam has played 20 matches, made 132 runs and 8 wickets. Win again. It's a down leg side. And no, another boundary.
A poor delivery this time, short and allowing Samuel to go onto the back foot, and he just pulled it through that mid wicket region for a simple boundary. Well, the lack of pace can also work against you because it allows the batters that extra room and that extra time to play around. And if you're a good batter, you're definitely going to get some good value for runs. Well, an expensive over here, 10 of 2. Batted delivery, and he goes over the bowler. That's humongous. Another 6 here for Samuel. Again, that flight, he picked it up quite early, and a full swing of the bat. Well, if you can bat like that, I would not mind to see Samuel Alam coming up the order as well. Especially with the struggle in the middle order from Malacca. But his 26 runs of 11 deliveries, that cameo, have really changed the context of the game. Well, he's not done yet. He goes up and over. That's high and handsome. That's the third 6 of the over. Well, this is counter-attacking cricket to its very best. We have seen both the spinners doing a wonderful job. And then Samuel Alam had other ideas, taking on Mohammad Nur Hanif, hitting him for 3 sixes and a boundary in 5 deliveries.
What an exceptional batting from Samuel Badam. 32 runs in 12 balls. We were just saying, 65 runs and 5 wickets down. Huge comeback from Sound Badan. Rouhani is struggling now. It's last ball of the over. Back to Sound Badan. Can he make a redemption? No. Sound Badan. It's a hard, but just a single. With that, the over comes to an end with 9-8 runs on the scoreboard, 5 wickets down, and 0 of 3. Sound Badan, 33 of 3.
Well, I think the Kelantan bowlers will like to see Malacca captain on strike because they have received some carnage from the other end of Samuel.
Perfect. Bowling exceptionally well right now. We have a good restriction on its fifth ball of the over. With that, just a single take.
Well, that single will bring up the 100 for Malacca. 100 for 5. We're into the 15th over.
So Ramadan striking down, saved by the fielder.
Well, Rahik, I would like to see Samuel Alam taking more of the strike, and that's exactly what he's doing right now, taking a single of the last delivery, which means the next over you'll have 6 deliveries to go at, and the hitting from him has pushed the captain to bring in a change in the bowling.
Surely you can see the new bowler coming in. And as Ramadan is taking a strike, we hope to see some fiery batting action again. Some huge boundaries coming all over the field. Hanif providing much needed partnership with Samuel Badan.
Well, Ahmad Zaim will be the new bowler.
Just striking it down, taking a quick single, putting Hanif back on the strike.
Well, 101 for 5. Laka will look to make use of these last 5 overs, especially with Samuel Alam there and the way he's batting. They can score big here. Well, the captain not helping the cause. Again, Good delivery.
While Hanif playing is slow and steady. Doesn't want to give in his two wicket too early in the game.
That's flicked away on the onside. That's into the gap and will race to the boundary. Well, a welcome boundary here for the captain of Malacca.
Four more runs add to a scoreboard by Mohammad Hanif. That to Zaim. Last two balls to go from Zaim. And we see some fiery shots from Hanif as well.
That was fired in. That will be a wide.
Zaim getting ahead of himself, pushing in the pace. Hanif just there. Keep Sangaram Badam.
Well bowled there. Steep bounce. He wasn't expecting that.
Surely, the batsman looked surprised when the ball came to him.
That's beautifully bowled. Much slower in the air. That will end the over. It's 107 for 5. Well, 16 overs gone, 107 on the board, 5 wickets down. I think it's very important that they get past 120 first, and from there on, whatever comes next will be a bonus. Samuel on strike. Well bowled.
Beautiful ball. Beautiful ball by Zulafik.
Well, short delivery, and Hanif just happy to play the defensive shot. Not good batting here from the captain, right?
Surely, you'd see we have seen batting like Sangaram Badam playing exactly what you need. The kind of T20 game it is. Put up in the air, and it's taken.
Well, that was one of the most casual catches I have seen in my entire life. Look at that. Absolutely wonderful scenes here from the STC Oval. Well, I think Malacca won't mind it. The captain was struggling out there. 5 runs of 13 deliveries was also putting a lot of pressure on his partner, Samuel, who has been batting wonderfully, 37 of 19. I think it's very important that you have the match awareness as a captain of the side, where you have one batter who is playing well, and if you're not been able to rotate the strike and take him back on strike, it's not good batting. Nevertheless, another wicket here for Kelantan.
Surely a bad wicket, I would say, because all he had to do was stay and defend. Just play his last 2 balls. Give the next over to Sangaram Badam, the person who's already well striking, runs the scorecard. But nevertheless, 108, not much runs on the scoreboard yet.
Another youngster, Mohammad Afiq Mukri. I think he will be into the action with the ball, the spinner. Afiq Mukri, exciting cricket. I've seen him in the age group matches as well. Oh, that's in the air. short of the fielder. Oh, miscommunication.
And with that, the over comes to an end. 108 6.
Well, you can see a lot of clouds forming around the ground, and it has been gloomy since morning. We had some rain in early in this morning, and I think the ground staff have done a wonderful job to prepare the ground on time. And the last thing we would need will be a shower. So far, it has been looking good. Noor Hanif coming back into the attack. He will be bowling to Samuel Alam. And he goes big. And that's coming into the comb box.
What a beautiful shot from Samuel Button. He's really taking on Noor Hanif. See back to back boundaries of Samuel Button, that of Noor Hanif. I don't know why would want him coming in again to face Samuel Button, because they only have 3 overs left. And
Well, Rahik, coming to your question, I think it's the lack of bowling options that they have. Much better delivery on that occasion, slightly flatter.
usually right to sit, because other than that, they wouldn't have taken him again.
Yes, absolutely. And that's a single. Well, the good thing about Noor Hanif is he realized that anything that he has bowled with more flight has been dispatched. So he's bowling it much more quicker. And I think now it will come down to Afiq Mukri to get a single and get back Samuel Alam on strike.
I feel like Africa just should give the strike to Samuel Button, and Samuel Button not take singles. That's not needed.
Well, Afiq Mukri says, I can play some shots as well.
That 2 more balls to go for Noor Hanif, and we see some big shots being played by Samuel Button again.
That's beautifully played again, driven down the ground for a single. I think this is very good batting from Samuel Alam. He moves on to 45.
In his position, I would have gone greedy, wanted to take on some Noor Hanif, but no. Samuel Button giving it a strike to Afiq in the singles.
That's beautifully played. Well, Afiq Mukri gets a boundary of the last delivery.
And with that, 4 more runs add to a scoreboard. Run comes up to 121 of 6 in 18 overs. After 55 of 4, Samuel Button 45 of 20, just 5 runs short of his field. Half century. 2 more overs to go. And I would say the game is in a quite stale position now for Malacca, giving their bowlers enough space to breathe in. 121. If they can get 10, 15, 20 runs in the last 2 overs, more than enough in this field. What do you say?
I think Samuel Alam walked into the side as a pace bowler, but definitely he's proving his batting skills. We have seen him playing some wonderful knocks, even in the Super Series. And here he goes again. It's cut away for single. He will move to 46.
If you played by Samuel Button, not getting in too greedy. 4 more runs, making it slow, putting Afiq Mukri on the strike.
Well, a dot delivery there. Dot deliveries will be crucial here, especially we're into the 19th over. Mukri plays it in the gap, and they're going to run hard. It might just roll over for a boundary. Well, it stops. And they have ran three. This is good running as well.
3 runs taken. No less. It's 1 run short of 4. Out of field. It's slower on that side, I would say. Somewhere about them. The strike now. Just 4 runs made off his half century.
That's heaved away on the onside. Oh, that will be a boundary, and that will be 50 for Samuel Alam. What a knock here. Well, he didn't get there in the most convincing fashion, but he's going to take it. 50 runs up.
What a beautiful knock by Samuel Mbadan after 5 wickets coming down to a crease and bringing in 50 runs to a scoreboard with 25 balls. No balls to go for this over to end.
Well, he came into walk in a very tight position, and since then, he has carried the team and he's carried them out of danger. Now it's 130 on the board.
Last ball to go. Samuel Mbadan, 51 of 26. Good knock, I would say. Putting their team back in the game. In just 26 balls. They have Afik in the strike now. Can play some bigger shots as well.
Well, Mukri takes a single of the last delivery. 131 on the board. Can they get 250? 6 more deliveries to go in this innings.
Last 6 balls of the first innings. I'd love to see the batsmen taking on the bowlers as hard as they can. Going for each and every ball. They shouldn't care about the wickets right now. Samuel Mbadan already got his half century. So just go for it. But no doubt balls. But then the strike.
One Mohammad Haikal comes back into the attack. That's a no ball. Oh dear. Another loose delivery. So a free hit will be coming up here.
What a ball that was. And at this moment of the game, really can't afford it. Samuel Mbadan is going to punish that free hit. He's going to take advantage of that. Hope he does. Otherwise, it would have been very disappointing. Say, the sides. Free hit goes to Samuel Mbadan. Let's see what happens.
Well, definitely he's going to have a swing at whatever comes in his way. Good use of the feet. He turns that into a full toss, but just not getting the right timing.
Samuel Mbadan a bit too excited for that ball, I would say. But he moved back on the strike. 5 more balls to go.
That's a one-handed hit just short of the fielder. Well, again, Afik Mukri is going all out.
Just as I expected. Both the batsmen giving it their all now. No care for the wickets.
That shot pulled away, and that's flat 6.
What a beautiful shot that is from Samuel Mbadan. Adding 6 more runs to already wounded Kelantan. That must have gone hard for Haikal. Button proving himself a bit too overpowered over here, thinking on each and every bowler. Two more balls to go. And Mohammad Haikal, do you have any tricks up your sleeve? Now is the time to show it.
Again, shot, and that's hammered and out of here.
Beautiful shot, two back-to-back sixes by Samuel Button. Grateful view over here at STC Oval, seeing these big shots being played. Last two balls from Haikal, and we see some more boundaries in these last two balls. Really hate to see shot or a single.
Another no ball. It's not helping. It's not helping Kelantan at all.
One last gift to Samuel Button from Haikal, and he put this one on his bat towards the boundary.
That went straight to Kamran Hamid. Just a single. Well, Samuel Alam has done the job. 149 on the board.
18 runs of this over now. Last ball to go.
Pulled away again. Ball seems to be following Kamran Hamid in every corner. That's 150 on the board. And that will be the end of the innings.
And with that, 150 on the scoreboard, 6 wickets in 6 wickets. The run rate of 7.50. Samuel Button 65 of 31. Afiq 12 of 10. Beautiful first innings it has been. Kelantan needs 151 runs from 20 overs. The run rate is 7.55.
Welcome back, viewers. We're live at the STC Oval where Kelantan are going against Malacca. Earlier today, Kelantan won the toss and they put in Malacca to bat first. Malacca were struggling 64 for 5, and then a wonderful knock from Samuel Alam scored 60 odd runs to bring them back into the game, and they put on 150 on the board, which means Kelantan will need to score 151 from the 20 overs. And taking the new ball in his hands will be the man who did the damage with the bat as well, Samuel Alam. We have both the openers out there and they're ready for the first delivery. We're all set with the slip in place. It's a very packed onside field. 3 fielders on the onside as well. Probably it's due to that extra pace that Samuel Alam can generate. Here comes the first delivery. Look at that carry and some movement away from the right hander as well. We have seen similar scenes earlier in the morning when Kamran Hamid was bowling as well. Another wide, this time down the leg. And with that, I would like to welcome my fellow commentator, Rahik, back into the com box as well.
Good morning, everyone. Hope you guys are having good time watching a good day of cricket. As Sid was saying just now, Amran Badan, an impactful player for Malacca. Bringing it on to Kelantan. Tajuddin. Beat to base and wide.
Samuel Alam has that extra pace, but he needs to be consistent with his line and length. We have seen him over the months where he can generate pace, but the only place that he really struggles is the line and length. We have seen 3 wides, so that's 3 extra deliveries that he needs to bowl in this over, which will definitely take a toll at his fitness level as well.
You're absolutely right. I think the pressure comes from within when you have scored a 50 for a team, almost guiding a team to a victory. When you're bowling as well, missing of line and length. But as a bowler, pace bowler you are, you should be consistent, both batting and bowling. Sid, if you were batting him, what would you play? How would you play?
Well, I think as a batting unit, you need to take it phase by phase, especially scoring, requiring 151 runs to win. Probably they should take 50 runs at one phase, and then once they get there, they go for the next 50 runs. That's the only way to go out, because if you look at it as 150, it might put that psychological pressure on you. So you need to take it phase by phase and break it down into even numbers so that the batters doesn't feel the pressure. I think cricket is a psychological game. Yes, physical as well, but I think the psychological part has more weightage to it.
Like I've seen you play, bring it onto the bowler, going for the big shots, always full power of your arms. This is something for Tajuddin.
Well, Rahik, that was the first legal delivery after 5 wides. Well, that's not going to help the young pace bowler. Like I mentioned earlier, he came into the club sides as a bowler and then groomed himself to be more of an all-rounder, Samuel Alam, and he's doing a wonderful job with the bat. But I think his X factor or his potential is with the ball. It's just that he needs to gather himself
Absolutely right. I'm saying that slowly bringing him back to the game. The whole line and length.
That's a good delivery there. That should be the line, and then he should be looking for probably a bit too close to the bat for my liking. He could take the example of Kamran Hamid. What an spell he had in the first innings.
Absolutely right. And with that, 4 runs by added, and with the wide, Salman Bagan really under pressure right now. The youngster he is. Take your time. Do it steady. It's going to rush things. Already 11 runs in the scoreboard.
Well, a poor delivery there.
With the ball, let's say, if he batted, his balls are either going to the purple length or it's swinging in more to the leg side and going for wide.
Well, Samuel Alam scored 65 runs with the bat, 7 sixes, and 2 boundaries. Now he has already leaked 11 in just 3 deliveries.
As I was saying in the first innings, that the bowlers have enough space to breathe, but he's slowly closing in the gap. There won't be enough space for the bowlers to breathe in when they're bowling. Now that 30 runs in the scoreboard already with just 4 balls done. No balls to so
Then the last delivery was express pace, took off from nowhere and surprised Tajuddin. Good recovery here.
beautiful defender.
Well, it has been a good comeback after those consecutive wides. I think he has done a good job. Yet leaked 13 runs in his very first over. You know, crunch game like this, every run will count.
Ball. Beautiful ball. It's a single taken.
Well, that beat everything. Beat the bat, beat the wicketkeeper as well. Went for a bye. That's 14 of the over. Well, spin
Zakir
into the attack straight away. It's Zakir Hussain coming to bowl.
Mohammad Airil in the strike. Bowling his first ball in the first over of the second innings. Second ball. And up in there.
Well, a first breakthrough here for Malacca. And it's the captain, Mohammad Hairil, who's gone. Trying to pull that The ball just hurrying on to him was bowled much flatter there from Zakir Hussain and a simple catch in short mid wicket. It's 14 for 1.
Exceptional bowling from Zakir. The first wicket of Clinton in his over and the second over of the game. Ahmed Tajuddin yet to announce himself in style. The batsman coming in. Zakir coming in again to bowl to Zaim. Third ball of the over. Zaim just beautifully punching it down to the leg side. Big singles being taken. Good cover for the fielders of Malacca. It was an expensive wicket. Being down on the second over of the game. Zakir can he do it again? Two more balls to go. Batsmen aren't getting enough space to open up their arms, go for the big runs. Dot ball it is. They need 136 from 18.2 overs. They put 100 of something for an appeal there is. And the finger goes up. Tajuddin departs. Just one run of three balls. Early into the dugout. What a wicket from Zakir. Two wickets. Beautiful caught behind the wicket. Tajuddin departs. Another wicket by Zakir. Kelantan down by 2 wickets and 50 runs on the scoreboard. Overs 1.5. Seems to be gloomy out there at SCC Oval. The batsman coming in. The last ball. Beautiful defending it. And with being done with the over. 3 overs done with 15 runs on the scoreboard. Sorry, 2 overs done with the 15 on the scoreboard. On Nurhan of the strike with Zaim. Samuel Mbadan coming in again to bowl his redemption. Can he show us what he has done with the bat, with the ball? We have one slip in place. According to Zaim. Just in the Yorker length. No option there to take runs. Defending in a dot ball. Mbadan giving it his all now. As Sid said, he started out as a bowler, groomed himself to a batsman, putting exceptional runs on the scoreboard. The team expects to see him do with the ball as well. And again, with too much space, no line and length over there. Wide. One more run added. Mbadan trying it for himself. Not to give in. Wide. Beautiful defending by Zaim. The batsmen of Kelantan have been struggling. First 11 runs came from Salman Bagan, the wides. Other than that, we are yet to see a boundary from Kelantan. Another wide. One more run out of the scoreboard. And Zaim is yet to make a connection with the ball. There's no connection with the bat or the ball. Four balls to go. Beautifully defending by Zaim. Not taking in the pressures given by Samuel Mbadu. Strong defense. Bat is not rotating to the impact, to the ground. Solid batsman he is. Three balls to go. Last two balls of the game. Sorry, the over. Zaim now at 1 of 5. Running yet makes runs. Played one ball. Zaim hits it hard up in the air and it will reach the boundary. 4 runs added by Zaim to the scoreboard. Beautiful shot that is. Just going the ball, connecting it. Goes over the 30 yards, one bounce before the boundary. 4. Beautiful shot that is. Samuel Badan not happy at all. In his 1.5 overs, he gave 18 runs out of 21 runs of the total score. Time is hard again, but stopped by the fielder. 30 yards. Just a single being taken. With that, the over comes to an end. The 20 runs and scoreboard 2 wickets down. Zakir coming in again. The bowling. 2 wickets in his first over. Sam will be facing Zakir head to head. Beautifully bowled. Beautifully bowled. I'm going to say it again. Beautifully bowled. Batsman had no clue that the ball's going to end up. Once again, well left there is. Beautifully bowling from Zakir. Restricting Clinton. And then the finger goes up. And Zakir gaps another wicket of Zaim. What a beautiful show it has been. For the wicket he took. Beautifully. Just beautifully done by Zakir. Taking 2 wickets for his team. 22 off 3 down. Kelantan deep waters right now. Struggling to get out. Zakir, 2 more balls to go for his over. New batsman coming in for Kelantan. Mohammad Zulafik. Zulafik has shown us some exceptional bowling from his end. Few more balls to go for this over. Carefully defending it. Two balls to go. Zakir has been exceptional. Just gave one run, two, 3 wickets in his 2 overs. No balls to go for this over. He'll be punching it down the offside, taking a quick single. And it clears the boundary. Beautiful batting for his boundary by Zulafik. 4 runs added to the scoreboard. Last ball to go. Beautiful bowling. There is no chance for the batsman. With that, the fourth over comes to an end with 26 runs on scoreboard, 3 wickets down. Zulafik 4 of 3. 200 need 125 from 16 overs. The third run rate 7.81. Derek Michael coming in at the action, bowling to Nur Hanif, and a wide for his ball. The way Derek Michael is bowling, all his strength is coming from the shoulder. We've seen Kamran bowl. When Kamran is bowling, we have seen changing space from the run. Back by dot balls. Beautiful defender. The Malacca are putting Kelantan in big trouble. Touching down left side. Samran Baban saving it. It's a single being taken, putting Zulafik back on the striking end. I would love to see some big shots being played right now. They're far behind the required run rate. Beautiful ball. Batsman had no chance to anticipate it or go for the shot. Smart bowler he is. And with that, the over comes to an end with 28 runs on the scoreboard. Sorry, one ball to go. With that, the over comes to an end with 27 runs on the scoreboard. 3 wickets down. Slovak 404, 105, 124, 15.1 overs. Zakir coming in again. The ball. Zulafik bowling to Nur Hanif. Beautiful defense. Defending it. Not taking any risk. Nur Hanif. Punch through on the offside. I would say Kelantan is playing it slow and steady. But they soon have to get up and reach the runs. But one rate is 8.44. Point one rate is 5.9. They need to get at least 9 runs per over. And with that, the over comes to an end. The third runs the scoreboard 3 wickets down in 6 overs. And with that, I would like to welcome Sid in the com box.
Well, thank you, Rahik. And again, a wonderful start here for Malacca. They have picked up early wickets, 3 wickets down in the power play. Will be very happy with the proceedings so far. 150 on the board, and now the bowlers have risen to the occasion as well. Apart from Samuel Alam, who was expensive in his first over, rest of the bowlers been very calm and composed and precise with their line and length. And so far, the batters have looked like they're trying to play it safe, probably just trying to play those 20 overs. Yes, it's a young and inexperienced side, Kelantan, but at the same time, you need to have that intent going into a tournament like this. You need to play according to the required tempo that's needed, especially when you're chasing. 151 to chase down, you need to score runs. Oh, that was a Jeff of a delivery. Derek Michael is bowling with some good pace here. The good thing about Derek Michael, he approaches the wicket in a very gentle manner, but then just towards that end, he accelerates and bend his back, gets some good pace. Look at that once again. That took the edge, and that will run away to the boundary. Not the most convincing shots. Well, a lot of applause from the fans here for Kelantan, making a lot of noise. But as a state, Kelantan, a wonderful state. I've been there. Very good food, very good and friendly people as well. And here are the cricketers who are representing the state, and a very proud moment for those who are in the playing 11 as well. I'm pretty sure the families will be watching. Wild swing and a miss, not the best of shots. Noor Hanif just losing his shape. End of the seventh over, it's 35 for 3. Well, the youngster, Afik Bukri, came into ball. Right arm leg spin. Starts off well. A low full toss. In Mohammad Sulafik and Mohammad Noor Hanif looks to be in no rush whatsoever. Meanwhile, the required run rate is creeping up. 9.04 runs required. Well bowled. Good bowling there. Well, he has been one of those young spinners who has made a mark in Malaysian cricket. We have seen him in other tournaments as well. Someone who bowls within himself. I think it will be a very good experience for the young lad. Slightly short on this occasion, pulled away but straight to the fielder. Zakir Hussain down to long on. Singles are not going to hurt Malacca. They'll be more than happy to concede a few here. That was the wrong one attempted. Almost going through the gate. He tossed it up slightly slower, slightly closer to the batter, trying to tease them and invite them for those big shots. Another shot of length. Delivery cut away for a single. A quiet over, just 2 runs of it. It's 37 for 3. Jarrod Michael continuing in here. He's into his third over. Another good delivery. Was banged in short. Well, Noor Hanif is batting on 6 of 17 deliveries, and his partner Mohammad Zulafiq 7 of 13. They're batting within the shell, and this time he goes over the infield. That will ease some nerves and some pressure as well. Noor Hanif takes on Derek. Stand and delivered. Much better delivery on that occasion, just back of length. Good delivery once again. That just went off with the angle. But apart from that boundary, the rest of the over is very quiet. Still testing the batters, still asking a lot of questions here. Derek Michael holding a wonderful spell. And a change in field as well. Mid on goes to long on. Oh, how did that miss the stumps? Now the fiery delivery right at the base of the stumps. Slightly wide, and end of the ninth over, it's 41 for 3. Full toss and played straight to the fielder. He'll be disappointed not to put that away. The juicy full toss. Not the best of shots there. Much better delivery on that occasion. Singles are not going to hurt Malacca. Someone needs to put their hand up and take on the bowlers and accelerate. That's the only way for them to get any closer to the target. Again, the batter is just happy to play defensive shots. Well, I'm not too sure about the intentions of the batters here. Another slow and quiet over here for Kelantan. Well, I think in a T20 game, it's the intent that really matters. It doesn't matter how the results go. Sometimes it might work in your favor and sometimes against you. But you need to play your best cricket out there. Well, that's the end of the 10th over. We're halfway there, 45 for 3. And with that, umpires have called for drinks. We'll be heading into a short break and we'll come back with more live action.
Saleh bowling his third ball right now with two back-to-back dots. Rouhani of 12 of 27 to 9 of 17. Two more balls to go for this over. We've seen a slow start from Kelantan, and they make it up. The bowler is an exceptionally smart bowler he is. Knows how to play the batsman, where to go. Running just 12 runs in those balls. They need 105 runs from 9.3 overs. With a run rate of 11.5. Went to pull the same thing again, but it will reach the boundary. Have 4 runs added by Nur Hanif. Beautiful shot he played. Using the pace of the ball. Continue to perfection. 2 balls score. 2 runs in the scoreboard to the zone. I would say they need to be a fiery start now. It's taken a long time to get settled in. But Nur Hanif is perfect. Saleh with 2 balls to go for his over. Rev hits high up in the air. There, and it's got taken. A wicket. He parts over 16 runs and 28 balls. Beautiful wicket that is. The shot he played. Straight up in the air. No elevation over there. Just few feet outside of 30 yards. Taken. Parts. Beautiful wicket. Beautiful take-off partnership of these two. That's it. Last ball. Last ball to go for his over. If Kamran coming in to bat at number 5 for Kelantan. Last ball to go for Sultan. New bat from Kamran. Exceptional bowling from Kamran. And we see bat as well. The last ball. And it just nicked. And it will reach the boundary. 4 runs added to the last ball. Kamran. A fiery start. Is both the batsman and the bowler. With that, they will come to an end with 4 runs scored, 4 wickets down. 11 overs. With 97 from 9. Ninety-seven runs with from 54 balls. Can do it. Coming in beautifully bowled, giving that flight delivery. Smart bowler, yes, giving that flight deliveries. Strike. Yes, good again and beaten. What a beautiful wicket by Mukri. And wanted to go for the bigger shots, but played the cross bat and off stamp. Bounces off the ground. Another wicket down. And it's down for Kelantan. 96 from 8.4 overs. Very good fight. About pitching it. Right, it stops. 5 of 5 now. Ahmad Zaid, the batsman, coming into the crease. Difficult position right now. Kelantan. Malacca, not so much. The batsman's clicked. The bowlers are clicked right now. Soccer, 3 wickets. These 3 overs. Ahmad Zaid in the crease now. With 4 more balls to go for this over. Beautiful defended, but almost added into closing the gap between the pads and the bat. Again, Zahid, getting settled in, wanting to go for the bigger shots. This kind of balls is enticing play. Get greedy. You see balls coming into slots, but he's a smart bowler of touching it down the leg side. Same by the footer. It's a single. Looking for the penalty strike. Last ball to them. Then giving the flight delivery. Going for the second one. Safely done. Good running between the wickets. That over comes to an end. 58, 57 runs in the scoreboard, 5 wickets down. Salah Salman coming in again. Ahmad Zahid, the strike now. Salah Salman. It's down the leg side. Just to the fielders will pitch the boundary. It does. What a beautiful shot that is. Ahmad Zahid, just look at it. I'm perfection. Just the fielders stop it. Great effort. So that the first ball will see some breakthrough. Zahid hits it high up in there. And it will go all the way. Pick the ball up perfection. All the way to the leg side with a good 6. Then once there's 2 balls. Shortening the run with 83 from 7.4 overs. The run rate 10.83. 19 run rate. Three balls to go. So from the strike now. And we see some shots being played by him as well. Straight up in the air. They're going under it. Just had hands on no man's land. Single taken. Single score. Side. Can we see another six from his last two balls? What was live from STC over Interstate 2025. Match. But another match is going on at Biomass Oval. And it's gone. Side departs. Silas suddenly grabs it. Makes a crossbar and the wicket gone. What a wonderful ball that has been. Another breakthrough, six per sound. Kelantan. Just look at the wicket, the swing, the ball got in swing, pitched outside, off, swing inside. Last ball to go. Side departure, 11 of 7. Ahmed Faiz with 2-1 coming in now. To face Salah Salman's last ball. Salah Salman gave 20 runs to 2 wickets, 1.5 overs, 7th wicket on the crease. And appeals. Says number the umpire. But that the over comes to an end. 70 of 6. A 1 from 7 of 81 from 42 balls. Still within their grasp. And then Suffolk on the strike now. Quickly coming in again for his fourth over. If 10 runs and one wicket wins the last 2 overs. Beautiful bowling. Bowled. Hit the keeper's leg. One taken. Putting Fires in the strike now. It's still in the grasp of Bentham if they do not lose wickets and keep up the run rate of 11.71. Touching it down the offside. The runs taken. Beautiful. Again, flat jewelry. Your smart bowler is 2 back to the dot balls. And again, Mukri putting Faiz in a difficult position right now. Played four balls, yet to announce himself. Two balls to go for this over. And again, and gone. Faiz departs for duck in the dugout. No runs made. Played five balls. Yet another wicket in his fourth over. One more ball to go. Kelantan now at 71 of seven wickets down. Eight from 6.1. We have seen quite its stumpings today. Beautiful. Lovely day here. There's this over. Sky clearing up. To stay tuned with us. Another game. This okay. This last ball. We see some more breaks up his sleeve. Cycle on the strike. The batsman briefly defending it with that comes into over number 14 with 71 runs and scoreboard sign is down with 80 from six overs. Salsa coming in again. Ball to Zulafik. Straight up in the air. No fillers under it. Then no man's land again. Single. I go back on the strike. And Salas going to pick up another one. Beautifully ball. No contact with the bat or the ball. Salas going to do his bat with bowling. For Rossi. Up in there. Taken. Another wicket for Salman. Michael departs for 0 runs. Played two balls. 8 wicket have fallen for Kelantan. What a game it has been. That boost one up from Nolan Baden has given Malacca the much needed confidence they need. The bowlers the space to breathe. 8 wickets down. The game is in hands of Malacca right now. The point I see only a good partnership can break it. It's 79 from 5.3. Ahmad Hafizuddin coming in, new batsman. Face Salah Sadman, two more balls to go for this over. No balls to go for the silver. Can we bring it again? More balls. Hit another wicket. That's 2 wickets for Kelantan. And then had a good start in the first, but after that, the middle order, they played like a test match. They had much added up runs from the extras given by Malacca, but yet the required run rate is now 41.36, and current run rate is 4.97. If we played no runs taken at dot ball, who else should go? Punching it up, no players there. So drop and another player. Last ball to go. Back to dot balls. Last four deliveries have been exceptional by Sal Salman. Dot and a wicket. No runs taken. It's a single of the over. Last ball to go again. He finished it in style. Offset in. And it shows some shots being played. We have seen the lower order batting some exceptional shots. Nevertheless, the over comes to an end with 72 runs and scoreboard 8 wickets down. With 79 runs hit in 25 balls, 5 overs, with a record run rate of 50.80. Sakir coming in again. The ball is fourth over. 3 wickets only gave 6 runs. Nothing striking in now. Main problem over here was trying to play the offside ball in the leg side. That ball should have been punished towards the offside. The strike now. Sakir, 5 balls to go. 2 more wickets left for that. And wide shown by the umpire over here. Not much difference made with that. That's wrong. Yes, another situation over here. Want to take for one, but no. Oh, what goes over there? 4 balls to go. And the wide signal by the umpire. Tucker going in for the off stumps. Stumping. Get to attack the ball, the bat. This is on the leg side. There's just there to stop the ball. It's a single putting his left bat in strike. Left pushing off 23. Left has been constant over here. 2 balls to go. Just punching it down. Nothing exceptional over here. They really need that focus in the game now. Guys are losing the match out of your hand. Take those risky shots. Hey. No ball signal by the umpire. Free hit given. Sakura was trying for a variation in a flight, but bit too much. I would say the keeper was exceptionally well good today from Malacca. Slumping, scorpion, look at everything we have seen today. Last ball to go for this one. Touching down the leg side, single being taken. And with that, the 16th over comes to an end with 77 runs in the score, 78 runs in the scoreboard, 8 wickets down. It's been one of 5, so 16 of 27 with 7-3 in 4 overs. I would like to welcome my fellow commentators. Sit back on the box.
Well, thank you so much, Rahik, and very warm welcome. Good afternoon to all the viewers who have tuned in for this game. It's a match between Kelantan and Malacca. Earlier today, Kelantan won the toss, elected to bowl first, and they were doing a wonderful job with the ball at 64 for 5 at one place, and then the wonderful innings from Badhon, scored a half century, took it to 150 for them, and in response, Kelantan are struggling now, 78 for 8. Oh, that's a big heave down the ground, and that will be a flat 6. Saleh Sadman being greeted to the over by a 6 from Sulafik, who has been there for quite some time. 22 of 28. Well, coming back to Kelantan, there were 60 for 3, and since then 84 for 8. We have seen some wonderful bowling in the middle overs from Saleh Sadman. He took 3 wickets as well. The young spinner Afiq Mukri took 2 as well. This time it's heaved on the onside, and the result is the same. Back-to-back sixes here. But finally, some signs of intent shown by Zulafik. I think the idea is very clear, and the message has been sent from the dugout. Someone needs to play a vital role here to get any closer to that 150. And 61 of 3.4 overs. In the modern day of cricket, it's still pretty much possible. Good change of pace once again. I think Saleh Sadman has used his variations to perfection today. We've seen a lot of slower deliveries. So he has that off cutter and then the back of hand leg cutter as well. So he's always likely to take the pace away from the ball, making it much more difficult for batters to play with. 90 runs on the board. This time he goes short. That's in the air, and a fielder coming close to it. Well, Samuel Alam just a bit slow to react to it, or else it could have went straight to him. Well, Saleh Sadman today didn't have the best of outings with the bat, but with the ball, he's done well. Good slow bouncer once again. The ball just holding on to the pitch. The wry smile on his face as well. He has played a lot of matches here at the STC Oval. Saleh Sadman has been around for so many years. One of those respected, good cricketer. That's in the air and over the top. That might run away. Yes, it does. Another boundary here. Well, an expensive over here from Saleh Sadman. End of the over. It's 95 for 8. And with that, Saleh Sadman completes his quota of 4 overs. slightly on the expensive side due to that last over. 17 runs of it. Bowled 4 overs, 38 runs, and 3 wickets. He won't mind the 38 runs due to those crucial wickets in the middle over, which really set back Kelantan going into the chase. Well, it's the captain, Mohammad Hanif, who has the ball in his hand. Change of bowling. That's a good delivery. He starts off well. Fired it straight into the block hole. Meanwhile, Mohammad Sulafik is just trying to have a swing at everything. Oh, how did that miss the stumps? That was very close once again. Very good delivery. I wonder why the captain kept him away from bowling for all this time. Seems like a very good bowler to me. Good action. That's in the air and should be a simple catch in the deep. And with that, the captain picks his first wicket. It's Mohammad Zulafik, the set batter, who gets out. He's gone for 29 of 34 deliveries. So the last batter walks into bat. Left arm pacer. Raheel has bowled a decent spell earlier today. Took a couple of wickets. Gave away 31 runs in his 4 overs. Not bad for a first day. But now he has a hell of a job to do. 56 required of 2.3 overs. Required run rate, look at that, 22.4. Well, statistically, still possible. But if you ask me, Malacca are favourites to win this game. Big appeal, probably just going over the stumps. Again, that steep bounce. We have seen some uneven bounce today as well, where the ball has just taken off from a good length. Much fuller on that occasion. But what a way to start the campaign, Malacca. Didn't look very confident at the toss, but then the players done the job for the captain. It's driven for a single. It went to Zakir Khan, who did a wonderful job with the new ball, picking up early wickets. Being a spinner, it's not easy. End of the 18th over is 96 for 9. That was a good looking shot. Hit the wickets on the other end. Unfortunate for the batter. Big swing once again. Well, I think Kelantan are just waiting for the time. Into the 19th over, 1 wicket in hand. They've realized that they're away and probably knocked off from this game. Still, there's a lot to learn. Still early days. Goes in the air. Oh, good fielding in the deep as well. It's Kuvendran, the fielder on that occasion. What a spell here from Garrett Michael. Into his fourth over, only conceded 13 runs, yet to pick up a wicket and beautifully driven down the ground. Just a single taken. Well, Rahil seems to be a good batter as well. We have seen some of the batters were really struggling in the middle over, so Kelantan will be going back home today and thinking about the changes and reassess. Another single that will bring up the 100 as well. Slow delivery once again. This is smart bowling. This time he just took pace away from the ball. Well, end of the 19th over, it's 100 for 9. Again, short delivery. Oh, look at that. That's poor fielding. That could have been taken. The fielder was not interested on that occasion. Another single, three more deliveries to go. Oh, what happened there? I think it hit the wicket keeper on his helmet. Arifur didn't have a clean take there. Definitely the umpires will have a word with him. Probably simple concussion test needs to be conducted. Well, there's drama towards the end of the game, not with the bat and ball. Oh dear, just two deliveries left. And now Mohammad Hanif just bowled a wide, just dragging time here. Malacca while swinging a miss. Good delivery there. One more delivery to go. Well, would have been a low full toss, and that will be the end of the game. So Malacca have won this with 46 runs. Very convincing victory here. They have outplayed Kelantan both with the bat and with the ball as well. A big win here to start off their campaign. Well, Malacca went into bat first, 150 on the board. Samuel Alom, 65 not out. Bhuvendran played a knock of 20. Arifur Rahman give them the start, 19. And Muhammad Sulafik took 2 wickets. Rahil took 2. And Noor Hanif took 2 wickets as well. In response, Kelantan 104 in the 20 overs. Muhammad Sulafik 29. He was the top scorer. Muhammad Noor Hanif 16. Zakir Hussain did a wonderful job. 4 overs, 12 runs, 3 wickets. Saleh Sadman took 3 as well. Malacca won this game with 46 runs. So big victory here. And with that, that's it from the com box. We'll be joining you shortly with the post-match presentation. Thank you. Welcome back, viewers. We are here live for the post-match presentation. So match two done and dusted, and it's Malacca for the winners of this game. They won this game by 46 runs, and I'm here with our match referee, Mr. Suresh. We'll be giving away the award to the player of the match, and it's Samuel Alam. Well, Samuel, let's have a word. So, did you enjoy your batting today?
Yes, obviously. First of all, I want to thank to Allah, and secondly, my whole team give me my full freedom and they say you play your natural, and yeah, I will try to my natural game and finish the game, keep the wicket.
And you scored 7 sixes. So you were enjoying to hit the ball big as well. So how do you practice and how do you make that process going into the game?
Actually, last three matches my score like that 66, 44. So before 2 days ago also I scored 44 runs. So I just try to, if I get the ball in my zone, I will try to hit. So this is the way.
And it was an easy job to go out there to bat. 5 wickets down, your team was under pressure. So what was going through your mind as well?
Uh, Actually, I just try to keep the wicket because I know if I fall my wicket, my team cannot make a big score. So and yeah, my two batsmen also they give me a good support. Then they just give me a single. I will try to make the run.
So well done and congratulations.
Thank you.
So that's it for the player of the match. So we have one more match coming up next. So please stay tuned with us. Thank you.